Hey everybody, Dr. Ette here, and we are back with some more Banner Saga 2. So we left off in camp. What were we doing now? We're gonna swing by the hero's tent, see what we can do for upgrades. Everything will be probably relatively expensive, so might have to make do with a little bit less. So we'll see. Bunch of items for equipping, etc., etc. Let's see who we can bring around though. I like Ivir. He's my bro. Him and I have been around the block a few times, but I feel like we need a little bit. I don't like him. I, just something about him. Not enjoying him, not having a good time. But we got Mogan and Hogan. Now they're Thrashers. I don't know what their ability is. Multiple time or multiple swings. Okay, that's potentially good, right? There's a old man. He's a warden with rally. Oh, just grants willpower. That could be okay. You could hang out with us. You can bring Eagle. He feels like he's a man who wants to improve on himself. And of course, we'll bring Gunolf. Nice diverse squad. Item-wise, what do we have? A Let's Bracelet. Yeah, sure, that makes sense lore-wise, I guess. I suppose. Maybe. Aggro. Who would be... No, you have Big Axe, so you're not getting the aggro trinket. Strong Arm? Yeah, I feel like that might not be a bad idea for him. Faster move on random dude number 3. More armor on other people. We're not min-maxing this in the least bit, by the way. How much renown do we need to promote her, though? Only the most elite soldiers promote the 6 and take on a second ability. Alright, I mean, she is our player character equivalent, so I think we should do that. Continue. She can overwatch any weights. Anyone who moves within her range gets struck by missiles. Okay. That's pretty good. Sure, let's burn through our renown here. We have 2 points we can work with. Oh. I don't know if I want to do that. Exploit. Ugh. I don't remember this being in the game, so you're going to have to bear with me a little bit. More health, more damage is hard to argue with. Did we totally ruin our build? Potentially. Definitely a possibility, but you know what? We can work our way around that, of course, right? At least that's my opinion on the matter. Thought we had someone we could talk to over here, but might have lost the opportunity just by going to the heroes menu, I guess. 2-man approach while no one else is around. One is wearing a wolf cloak and missing a hand. The other is a guard with a crazed hair shoved into a helmet. Finally, a moment alone with my new leader. I'm already telling you now, the guy on the right here is going to be just like a downright prick. Is there something you need? Seems I should be asking you that. I'm Ruga, the governor of Borsgard. Oh. And why am I just now meeting you? I feel like that's appropriate. With the chaos and siege and the flight from Borsgard, this is my first chance to meet and congratulate you. Your command so far has been impressive. Well, thanks. Maybe I might have been misreading him. Also, it looks like someone tried to slit his throat, which is never a good sign. Guard nods, agreeing, but not saying much. Huh, thank you. I mean, I can appreciate it. I don't trust him, but I appreciate it. You've never been to Arborang before, huh? I've never left Skolgar before all this. I mean, I guess this is kind of like a vacation of a sort. Oh god. A pretty girl rarely needs to leave her village. I'm sure men were already offering to provide for you. But I'm from Arborang. It's different than anything you can imagine. Different how? It's the seat of power. Twice as many people as Borsgard, all clawing to get closer to the king. It's a sight, but you know, it'll probably scare you because you're a woman and everything. Fuck this guy. I'm not easily frightened. Really? I've heard you made it this far without killing anyone. I hope that's not out of fear. I do what's necessary. Remind yourself of that so you're always prepared to act. I mean, I've killed what the hell are they called? Stone people, but you know, the driver, whatever. But you know, I guess those don't count. Teach you what I can along the way. We'll shore up for the fact that you're a young girl, but you know, take work. He smiles and his guard departs. You know what? I still don't trust this prick. But we can be friends. We can be a bit buddy for a little bit. Also, spending all that renown might screw us when we need to buy more supplies, because go figure, supplies equal renown. Morale's declined, but we're still feeling pretty goddamn great, so... Let's see, ahead, driftwood has collected, creating an impressive barrier for the longships. Alternatively, going ashore has its own risk from whatever might be lurking in the trees. Options, we can row hard, bank the ships to get people chopping, or well, carry the ships around. I feel like making dock here would be the best bet. Once on land, Ivir, Hakan, and anyone else with an axe starts hacking away. Thudding fills the air. Moments later, Rugga says, "Damn, we got company." As dredge approach from the woods, you'll realize you'll have to hold them off until the axemen are finished. Let's see. Like I said, I really don't care at all about the difficulty. We're just going to be plowing through this on easy. I'm a lot more attached to the story than anything else. Okay, so Ette, archers are really good at finishing off things after their armor's just been shattered completely, so we don't really want her going first. We can shove her in the bag somewhere. So we're just going to scrap the party for now. Who do we have to work with? We got also, man, if he can get in and take a big old swing, he'll get some work done. Mogar, or Mogar, has a sword and shield. Good aggro target. Can bring a mage. Can bring a Geel. Let's see who else we can bring. I don't really want to be double dipping on that. So we can build a spear, bring a spearman, and a Ette can come as well. Valka's thread, 1 armor per turn. Who can get this? May as well give that to Mogar. And, oh, we can't give it to him. That's a damn shame. Can't really give that one to anyone. That's frustrating, but okay. Good enough. I feel like we don't have to prepare too hard. No sense overthinking this, right? And now we can see how bad I am at actually doing the combat here. Okay, even now I feel like generally turtling isn't the worst idea you can do here. Mage can fall back here, Ette can go here. That wasn't... Is that the mage? No, that's the spearman, okay. You know, just for convenience sake, we're just going to have him rest. Let's see what the AI decides to do on their turn. Go figure they're doing the slow creep forward. Get the debris cleared. Axemen are still axe-manning it up. See him slowly coming around that side, but we're okay for now. We don't have to be too concerned. Again, we're going for the long haul. Get some rest, get some agility or whatever the hell it's called going. We can probably afford to move Trogvoy over here. Stretch grunt. We can get them in a choke. So we'll see if we can get a bit more of the map going. Scroll on out. Can't really get a shot out on them as of yet. So I figure, go forward. What do we have for abilities? Who's going next? To him. Him. You know what? It might be worth our time on Ette to at least try her new shtick. Overwatch. There we go. So she's ready in case anything pops in our line of sight there. I think we might split up a little bit, have Gunolf head out over here for now. He can pretty much hold himself against the grunts, no problem. Start advancing our shield bearer that way. Can he do anything with his arc lightning? Not even close, so we're just gonna wait. A lot of waiting going as we get as we wait and wait for them to get a little bit closer, but let's see. Don't really need to use Stonewall yet, as they slowly make some headway there. Shrigvor has 2 range. Let's see who's moving next. It's that guy here. Again, one more turn of resting. It's not the most riveting combat going on here right now, but, you know, can make it work. Have her go over here. And if we want, we can just shatter his armor. Half of it's gone. Sure, we're using a lot of focus there, but, you know, goes for the swing and the hit, which, of course, will be easy enough to counter there. And with his armor just utterly shredded, we can do a good chunk on the Scourge here. Remember, health and damage are the same. The higher your health, oddly enough, the higher the damage. Go figure. I think this should work. I'm really bad at figuring out how to do this, truth be told. Should be diagonal lightning, just goes brip, 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 but will it bounce back? Okay, it doesn't look like it bounces back my way, so I swear I've had that happen before, but again, I very well could be misspeaking there. Looks like that Scourge is falling on back to heal or regenerate armor or something of that sort. That was a mistake, we didn't have to move him that far back. Pretty much. Chunk his health, make it so he can't really do any HP damage through our armor here. And a little pink here against our friend. Advance on forward, use a let with a +1 here. Finish him off without issue. Grunt's going for a shield bear, a little homie down there. Just tracking him like that isn't probably ideal, but it definitely is getting the job done. And I feel like we just finish him off now. It's another unit taken care of. Over here, start advancing down the side a little bit. How many points can he spend? Because just finish him off here. Again, what I'm doing isn't ideal play, in all honesty. Just because you're always going back and forth on turns, if an enemy weak unit dies, it pretty much just has another bigger unit take that turn slot. So ideally, as weird as it is, you'd want them sitting at 1 health, which is kind of dumb and a little bit redundant, but it's how they designed it. I can live with it. We're not going for intense difficulty here. Let's see. Let can get over here. Do I want to use her as an armor shredder? It seems awfully wasteful to me. Yeah, take a good chunk of his health out. There, he can like tickle him. Use a little bonus point here. Just to get him in range and go for a good old whack. Thankfully he has a good chunk of armor there, so he can take a beating if he needs to. Little guy over here with 6 is going to go for 1, or is he going to go for the armor? Alright, so this is when I would say Arc Lightning wouldn't be a bad call here. Can we get it to do up to 4 damage? Apparently, so that'll get 1 kill and bounce to another guy. I think, I don't know how that works anymore. Apparently I'm mistaking about the actual mechanic there. Since we're swinging for less than his armor or some weird semantic, we have a chance of not doing anything, but 90%'s pretty hard to pass on. Impale, knockbacks, bleeds, or we just go for the high damage stibbity stab through his armor here. That 15 strength is a large hindrance, truth be told. But knock it down to 5. Suddenly a lot less intimidating. Yeah, well, He's down to 2. He's gonna fall back and do the armor Healy thingy. However that works or doesn't. Our quote-unquote tank's just kind of running around, tearing at a new one, really, so far. A little concerned for our little shieldman's livelihood, but he's making it work. We have option to use mend on him. Let's see, half of current willpower plus 2. I mean, sure. But he's pretty much beefy as far as armor is concerned, so you know what, he can take a few more licks. If we're lucky, he'll get the kill. Pillage mode, contrary to what I said, when there's one dude less, turns pretty much just happen in order. So boom, 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 his turn. So honestly, he shouldn't be an issue for us right now. Stibbity stabbity's him. Go for a good clean shot there. Love to say we're doing more damage, but once you get your ass stomped around a little bit, your ability to hurt things kind of decreases quickly. There we go. Here the axemen cheer as the blockage of wood breaks up and disappears upon the river, but the dredge have regrouped. One of them looks especially menacing. The fighters around you are tired, but could buy everyone else more time to safely board. I mean, we have 2 people low, but I think we can risk it. There we go. So we got to deal with this big powerhouse up here, and then everyone else has to basically just not die. Let's see how this works out for us, right? We definitely want big shield bro man up front. Shield bro man can take a hit. Everyone else is not feeling too hot. So many of them in the background. I love that art style so much. Come on. Move a let on forward. Ah, shitty. He's advancing down the side route. Didn't particularly want that to happen. Come on, Muscles, I believe in you. This is less than ideal, but if we can damage his health, if nothing else, because he does have that huge chunk of armor that we have to fight for, at least he'll be less effective against whoever he is pounding in the mouth. And Gil here has a fair amount of armor, so I'm a little bit proud of him. He should be fine using his shield ability. Sure, our caster's gonna get hit in the face a little bit, but don't be too worried as of yet, guys. Have to do with chipping through this goddamn armor, though. Thankfully, if nothing else, Ette has enough focus to spend on damaging armor, so... Quick and easy dodge there. Gunolf back here is borderline useless, but he's also so weak I'm not sure what use he'll be in the actual fight itself. Boop. Okay, so Mulgar actually has a move here, but what can he do? He's kind of walled off. 2 swings for 5 will kill that guy, if nothing else. Looks like they're just going to decide to wail on Mogar a little bit. So not for nothing, I feel like it wouldn't be a bad idea for us just to keep smoting this guy, just so his actual damage is much lower. Gonna have to do something to protect our little buddy there. There we go. At least we can chunk his armor. Ooh, he's going for Gunolf though. Gunolf's not... He's seen better days, truth be told. Whose next turn is it? Okay, we don't have to worry about him too much. So I figure we go here. Bam, 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 bam. Stick his armor there pretty hard. Buddy here can take a hit if so be it. 9 will be fine. It makes him arguably useless, so... That's a 1 HP, but our caster is not in a great spot at all. Soften him up, if nothing else. Big man on campus here can actually start moving on up. Busting him a little bit lower. Grant goes for another hit on Gunnulf. That's some piss poor damage potential we got going on for us. Not enough willpower for anything here. So Gunnulf will drop. I'm pretty sure permadeath isn't a thing. They just might be out for our next fight. So, well, not fantastic. Not something we want to be happening. It's something we're going to have to deal with right now. Ooh, that armor shred. That's really potent. So he just went. Next turn would be him. He's arguably not very threatening. Him, however, we can chunk out a lot of his offensive potential. So that's good. He's going to get a little armor boot. See what we have damage-wise. Knock him down to 1 HP. Same thing, it basically makes him worthless in a fight, while not giving anyone high on health a turn. Which, to be quite frank, no one here is high on health. So, wouldn't hurt just to start finishing them all off. Little buddy here can just go for a quick rest. His armor breaks pretty damn high though, that's impressive. Dredge there is gonna do some work. Still getting a little bit used to this. Just because of the BS silly 2 range on Spearman, we can at least take him out, get a potential promotion. Get pinged for 1 armor. Damage-wise, we can just kill the general here, and that'll end to, like, pillage mode or whatever it's called after this round. So was that ideal? No, but we got through what I'm going to be calling 2 waves of combat, so let's see where that leads us. Victory, your renown grows, promotion, promotion, promotion. Good job, Ivan. Promotion, okay. Perfect. And we just got a lot of renown, so maybe it's good we stuck out and fought. Extra renown is hard to really turn your head at. We will continue marching. We might make it down this river to the capital without any more trouble, Iver says. You look at Ivir, surprised by his optimism. And I might sprout wings and start flying. Oh ho ho. Would that make up for your missing arm? Hey, I get to make jokes about losing my arm, not you. I suppose that's fair. So, what are you worried about now? I think you should make use of this trainer and his tent that we haul around everywhere. You can't hesitate anymore when it comes to killing others. Not when it comes to protecting your own. Let's bank the ship and make sure you're ready by challenging your skills. Training tent. Now we're going to talk to people because I feel like I missed dialogue last time. You watch for a moment as Ivan, Juno's apprentice, and the mender found nearly dead at Ridgehorn, move his staff in a complex pattern, repairing some armor. Not a bad festival trick, eh? Care to give it a try? Yep, sure? Alright, here, try this. He makes intricate motion with the staff and broken links and armor fused together. You try to duplicate this, but nothing happens. Ivan smiles. Anyone can be a mender, but the training can be difficult. I'm not sure I like the way that sounds. You've already completed many of the lessons. Tending to wounds, endurance trials, focus amid distraction. It comes naturally to you. Then what would I have to do if I said yes? You have to practice day and night. Ivan looks up towards the unmoving sun. You'd have to practice quite a bit. It wouldn't be easy. It might not even be popular with your people. They're a little skittish around Juno and myself. You're not making it sound that great. I've never been much of a recruiter, but mending has its own advantages, both on and off the battlefield. Like healing someone who lost an arm to asunder? Ivan grins, picking up some armor. Hopefully not. Anyways, think about it. We'll talk again later. I've got to check on the fighter who is wearing this. And again, like I said, I did start a little playthrough just to see what has changed, if anything at all has. It is totally different. Well, not totally different. Okay, the storylines are following the same general path, but how people are interacting with your character is changing drastically. So it's nice to see. It's not just copy-pasted over, your daughter died, your dad died, boo-hoo, poor me. But a strangely familiar man with a spear and tattoo beckons you. His movements are somewhat wild, almost comical. Looks a little bit scruffy. Nice eyeliner going on. You wouldn't be confused by Trigvy's presence if you'd supported this journey long ago. What? The man's eyes glaze over a moment before clearing. He now acts like you're old friends. It's hard to push a spear through a tree. Easier to turn the tree into another spear. And wait for Trigvy to continue, yeah. What? That's it. Shoo. Now. Haha. Shoo. Trigvy starts laughing. It's disturbing, and as you walk away, you hear him singing. Yellow and blue will lie to you, lie to you, lie to you. Should I be paying attention to people's colors? I feel like that wouldn't be a bad idea. With that being said, training in itself is kind of bullshit. Like I said, I'm bad at the game. The shtick is you have to engage in combat with a selection of units, but it also gives us some of that sweet, sweet renown. So if anything, at some point I might do that off camera because it's not riveting to watch me fail over and over and over again. Let's see, I've got 5 challenges for you, etc., etc. Apparently, I feel like a challenge now, and we're just going to end it here. Again, thanks for watching. Really enjoying the game. I want to give a quick thanks to Stoic again for giving me a press copy. It's been a blast. Hopefully, we'll be having multiple videos a day, 2 ideally, but we'll definitely see where that leads us. It might be putting another series on hold, Dark Souls, but we'll definitely get around to it. But again, thanks for watching. I'm Dr. Ette, and I'll catch you next time.